Kia ora whānau. Off we go for another walk through the park, getting my steps in, you know how I do. But yes, I'm rocking the 4K at 4x3, 24 frames. I've got Rocksteady enabled, and I'm using the ND8 today. I normally go for the ND32, but today I'm feeling ND8. But, well, because you see before there was a lot of cloud cover, so the sun wasn't shining through, but now it looks like the clouds have parted, and yeah, now it's bright. So now I'm thinking, dang, I should have went with the ND16 instead. Oh well, never mind, it is what it is. I'm already on my walk now, so I can't be bothered walking back to the car and swapping the NDs. So this is how the footage will look like for this one. But okay, so I thought I'd respond to a comment that I got with my previous video that I did, which was can't find a job in New Zealand. And big shout out to the commenter. I am so sorry, I forgot your name. But hey, big shout out to you, my brother. Thanks for stopping by and giving me a like and a comment. Really appreciate it, my brother. But he was talking about the algorithm of, the job. So you gotta find the right words and put the right words into your CV and into your cover letter, so that the algorithm that these hiring agencies use to filter through the CVs, you need to have those specific words in your CV and cover letter, so the algorithm can pick them up and then suggest it. And I'm just like, crap, like, what the heck, man. So yeah, big shout out to the bro. Thanks for letting me know about that. And I guess I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. And you see, it never used to be like this. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, where are the good old days, because I grew up, I feel like the world that I grew up in no longer exists now. That's how I really feel. Like, I don't know, and that's the thing, if you don't keep up to date with the world and how the world works, and especially how businesses work, and how, jobs and careers and how all of the business side of things work, you'll get left behind. Straight up, cuz you'll get left behind if you don't keep up to date with the technology and how businesses change over the years, and how, and the way businesses think nowadays. Everything's all online now, which it never used to be back when I was younger. When I was in my early 20s, you just rocked up, you just showed up at the store, hand in your CV. That's how it was back in the day. Or right, how I got my first job was through my father. So, and it always goes back to, it doesn't matter what you know, it's who you know. So there's that old saying. It's true. It doesn't matter what you know, it's who you know. And my father got me into framing and trussing, prefabrication, working in the factory. And Dad just he brought me into work with him. This was during the I'm sure it was during like the Christmas, like close, like it was like November, so it was like getting closer to Christmas. This was back in 2000 and, oh my goodness, what, 2007 or 8? Yeah, something like that. Oops, sorry, if I'm overexposed, my bad. Well, it is what it is, it's done now. But, bro, back in the, 2008 or whatever, I rocked up with Dad, and he said, "Here you go," and he just gave me a belt and with a hammer and a measuring tape and a pencil and whatever, and yeah, he would just show me how to mark the wood, measure it out, put the webs in, put the top cord and the bottom cord, staple them together, and then put they had like plates with nails, and there was this claw machine. Well, we called it the claw, but it's a presser, and it would press the top and the bottom of the truss with the nails. So you put the nail plate on the top, and then you put the bottom nail plate on the bottom of the presser. If you know, you know. And then you line it up, right? Line it up, push the button, and it goes zzzz, and it presses the nail plates onto the truss. And that was it. You know, there was no interview. Straight up, like, there was no interview. The manager came out, saw me. He was like, "Oh, who's this?" He's, "Oh, that's my son." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, cool." And then the manager said, "Oh, like right there, like, we weren't in his office or whatever. We were on site. I was pressing a truss, and he just came up to me and said, 'Oh, hey, look, mate, you know, we got some trusses, and yeah, you can go ahead and make them for 2 weeks.'" He said, we got some work coming up for about 2 weeks, so yeah, you're more than welcome to come in and help your dad press them." And I was like, "Yep, sweet as." And those 2 weeks turned into 9 years. eight or 9 years. Dang, dang it, I should have went with the ND32. No. Okay, maybe I need to find a shadier spot, because this ain't working. I look like Casper the Ghost now. Let me go into some shade first. Okay, this looks better, I guess. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so that's how I got my first job. I didn't even, there was no interview. Like what my work experience was and what education, like, there was none of that. No background check. All they needed to know was my IRD number, and that was it. So we're talking old school, man. Old school, bro. That's where I'm from. Oh, bro. Those days are gone, bro. Those days are gone. Like, have you ever heard of someone saying, "Oh no, I never had an interview. I just started work. I just rocked up in the shed and started working"? Like, you don't hear that anymore, man. You don't hear that anymore. Those days are gone. So that's where I'm from, man. I know. I feel like I've been living in another country for, but the world today isn't like that now. You got, they go through a screening process, and you've got this algorithm that the brother was telling me about, and oh man, just like, what the? It's a different world. Like, I don't know. It's unrecognizable to me. So yeah, it's a struggle out here. And so if there's any advice I would give to any, like, young people, or, oh my goodness, see, I sound like an old man now. Don't get left behind, man. Be up to date with what's happening in the world. Be up to date with technology, and be up to date with how businesses work, because they're always changing. As the technology advances, businesses catch on. They start changing their policies to fit the world, because it's all about profit, maximizing profit, and what they can get away with and what they can't get away with, and there also businesses are working closely with the government as well. So businesses and the government are making deals, changing laws. Things that were illegal now is suddenly illegal. What used to be illegal is now legal, and what companies weren't allowed to get away with are now allowed to get away with. So you got the companies and the government working together. Offshore investors are coming in, immigrants are coming in, taking the jobs, and just it's a whole big thing. The government and companies, so they're always changing, and if you don't keep up to date, you're gonna find it hard. So, and I guess that's where I'm at the moment, just finding it a bit of a hard thing. But yeah, that's my little video today. 12 minutes. Okay, cool. Alrighty, I'm gonna shoot off now. Hope you fellas stay safe, be well, kia kaha, look after one another. I'll catch yous up.